In this video guys, let me show you how I passed all 10 floors in Extreme Challenge Season 7. I don't want to lie to you guys, with my stats it was not hard, but in some previous seasons we had the same bosses, I had worse stats, I was struggling to pass some floors. So in this video, based on my experience of previous seasons, I will try to help you to pass all 10 floors, of course if your stats allow you. By stats I mean everything, not only attack, because we have many different buffs, for example part resonance, or for example amount of stars of your survivor. In previous season my panda was 2 stars, now it's 3 stars and I'm using a little different strategy. You could notice that right at the beginning I switched my Sunfire Pump to Bulwark Key, so Vortex will apply 50% debuff to the boss, and then I switch back to Sunfire Pump skill, which is doing higher damage, plus it has its own debuff 25% damage, not talking about increased crit damage when you switch from Yen to Yang. As you understand guys, if your panda is not even 3 stars yet, you can use this little trick to increase at least crit damage. But I hope with the last events you made him 3 stars. What I also want to tell you guys, for those who stuck on early floors, for example floor 5, maybe your stats are still not enough to pass all 10 floors, in this case I recommend you to stop. In the first day when I hit floor 10 I hadn't passed it yet, I was in top 86%, not even 90%. As for me, wasting a lot of time, hours for a few more shards is not worth it, unless your stats are high enough to beat all 10 floors. For all 10 floors guys, I was choosing the same skills, the same weapon and supply skills. From weapon skills, of course Destroyer, especially with part resonance feature, and the second is Sunfire Pump, you know why. From supply skills, Power Bullet to increase my attack, Energy Cube to reduce cooldown time, and the last is Exo Bracer, which I don't recommend you to choose. I don't know why I was choosing it, but instead of this skill I recommend you to choose different skills depending on your situation. If you need to do higher damage in combination with vertical threats, choose Sport Shoes. Some bosses like Captain Mutant Mare shoot a lot of bullets. If you have problems with surviving, in this case it's better to choose Rowan Suit. And again, some bosses, for example in floor 10, you need to keep a good distance, so the problem will be that most of your projectiles will not hit the boss. In this case it's better to have fuel, so most of your projectiles will hit the boss. By the way, if you have high enough attack to partially kill the boss without Mecha and you have problems with surviving, you can choose this skill. Or maybe you have Awakened Shelly 5 stars. It's also a useful pet when your main problem is to survive. That's all what I can recommend you guys based on my experience. I hope my advice will help you. Watch this video till the end to see how I passed all 10 floors, how it's easy for me now. Subscribe my channel, and would be great if you will like this video, because it helps me to make a better content for you.